Hello YouTube, this is VidHead85 and I want to talk a little bit about LGBT youth homelessness, and also the fact that I feel that New York State and states across the board, maybe even making a federal law that would impose fines and penalties on parents who throw away their children for simply most 4 in 10 homeless children are LGBT, and they lose their families when they come out. Now, the thing is, these parents aren't being punished for it. They're not being forced to pay for their child's upkeep because, oh, we don't like it that you're gay, lesbian, bi, transgender, get out. If that's love, I definitely don't need it. And of course, I'm pretty sure that we would have a lot of the right-wing individuals saying, hey, anybody can claim that they've been thrown out because they're gay or whatever, but that would be the main reason that they would oppose such a law. But the thing is, a lot of these parents may be religious. A lot of these parents may just say, I just have moral objections to it. But then again, you would kick them out because you would say, well, if you're going to be gay, you're not going to be gay under my roof. And that also points to what you think being gay is. Many people think that it's just sexuality, or it's just, oftentimes they put the sex in the sexuality and they don't focus on the facts. So simply, I believe that the New York State needs a throwaway law, especially because homelessness disproportionately affects LGBT kids. Now, there are many other kids that are homeless, yes, but who are more likely to be thrown out of their houses. A lot of people may criticize this video and say, well, there are people who are a step away from losing their house. I understand that. But the main point that I'm talking about is places like the California Center, which are geared toward LGBT youth. Let me go into that a little bit. Most times when LGBT people get kicked out of their homes, if they go to a regular shelter, so to speak, most of the times they're religious, and if they know that they're gay or lesbian, they will kick them out. There was a place in Georgia where this woman was kicked out because they said that it was reported that they saw her kissing her girlfriend, but when it came out, when it came to a response, they said simply, well, it was because she disobeyed curfew. But I'd even been homeless at a point, and what happened was, once they knew that I was gay, they could have easily thrown me out, but they decided that it was more important that they basically forced me every single day to sit through a church service in the morning and in the evenings, or in the morning and in the evenings, as opposed to, it was more important to get me there than to help me with getting housing and food and clothing and all that. Now, yes, they did feed you, they did clothe you, but the thing is, a lot of times these shelters focus more on, okay, Jesus, 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 but you know what? Help me to get out of here, and then you could talk to me about some Jesus. Are you going to tell somebody that Jesus loves them after their house burned down? They're going to look at you like you've got 3 heads. They're going to be like, listen, what if they don't believe that? But secondly, they're going to be like, listen, right about now, I'm more concerned about how I'm going to eat and where I'm going to stay. Don't be telling me about some Jesus. You know what? Since you're talking about some Jesus, did he give you a home for me to stay in? Did he give you this or that for me? Not knocking anybody's religious beliefs, but there's a time and a place. After you meet their physical needs, then you talk about some Jesus. I think that's fair. I think that's more than fair to say. So simply, a lot of people are like, a lot of people may think, well, kids get kicked out of their homes for a variety of reasons, but I want you to take a walk out in a place like any city, and go with a homeless person and see what kinds of people are out there homeless. A lot of times, I will bet you that other than LGBT, most of the second highest category of homeless people, more than likely they're veterans. And I believe that that's a bunch of crap, because of the fact that we should not have our veterans who fought for this country, gay, straight, other, living on the streets in the nation that they helped defend. But let me get back to the actual point of this video. Simply, I feel that the New York State and all states across the board, we need a throwaway law, because a lot of times the reason why children are out here is due to sexual orientation or gender identity. And it is our duty, it is our we need to lobby the Senate, lobby the House, the Assembly is the lower house, Senate is the higher house, to get something done about this. And also a lot of people who may not know it, but they are a paycheck away from being homeless, and a lot of people don't understand that. And we try to build up a false sense of security, but that nagging doubt is in the back of our minds. So I mean, we really need to reform how we look at homelessness, because it's not just drugs, it's not just drug addicts, it's not just the undesirable of society who homelessness can happen to. So that's the overall point. But the smaller, more narrow point is that we need a throwaway law to address the issue of LGBT children who are homeless. And I feel that bill should force the parents to pay for whatever shelter they're staying. So whether it'll be a friend's house, whether it's another relative's, whether it's a shelter like the Ali Forney Center, and we have to really push the governor's office to keep that center open, because I think that may be one of the few places that will take an open LGBT person. Most shelters, again, like I said, are religious and will kick them out. So is it more important that they're gay, or more important that they're homeless and they need to get back on their feet? So let me know what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.